Howdy folks and welcome to Crypto Shorts. My name is Ivan and in this channel we'll talk about what's going to happen with Bitcoin and some other cryptos in the space in a very short and condensed way. Normally in videos under 10 minutes so you can watch the video, get the information and move on with your life. Okay, so what we were talking about in previous videos, 2 videos ago actually, I was talking about how this might be a bull trap because Bitcoin was retesting the bearish pennant and this was a textbook move to then continue down. But then this was 2 videos ago. One video I did a few days ago, like 3 days ago. I was talking about how Bitcoin was hovering around this area for too long for me to be comfortable with my shorts. And I said that I closed my shorts because I don't think that Bitcoin is bearish, at least short term anymore. I think that this was a very bullish move because we had a very big push up after double bottom, which is a reversal indicator, and the price was hovering in this area, and now there was a 50-50 chance that Bitcoin might drop again and break this area again and test the 30K, or go up to retest this daily resistance that was there now is support, but before it was daily resistance, to break it, retest it, and go to this area. I talked about that in this video. You can see I have the layout, the yellow lines also drawn in there, and you can see that the price, I said it exactly the same I'm saying now, that it was a 50-50% chance that Bitcoin actually broke up, tested this area to then continue down after making a new lower high. So this is what I think is gonna happen most likely now. We already have had the reversal pattern here, the double bottom. We had a huge push with a volume expansion. You can see the volume down there. We kind of tested this area but hovered for very long. This resistance was tested for very long. Then we went down a little bit to gather some energy and then push and break with a lot of strength. This is a break of this downtrend. You can see here we were making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs again, but then we broke this. Now there's no lower high. Now we have a change in market structure, as you can see on the screen right now. We have a low here, higher low, and now you have a high here and a higher high. This confirms that we have a change in market structure. And this is bullish, okay? At least for now. Now, what is the thing that I see Bitcoin doing for the next few days or weeks? I expect Bitcoin to some degree, okay, we reached some kind of resistance here. This is kind of some kind of double top, but I think this is just a natural movement from Bitcoin. Bitcoin has to pull back at some point, and it has been pushing very hard here, so it has to pull back at some point, right? I think the next following days it will be a test of this area, then a drop again to test this area. Maybe the second drop it doesn't happen, but I think eventually we're going to hit this level right here that's highlighted in blue, which is above the big area of volume that we have here marked in an orange line, the point of control. And I think this is the move. Move down to then go up, test this area, make a new lower high to then continue down and then test the 17K floor. I think that's what might happen. Okay, I know I don't want to see so far in the future. And if I have to be like precise about what I think is going to happen and where I'm going to be placing my long positions, because I'm going to enter long here, I'm going to place a long around the 37K area. More specifically, I think I'm going to enter at 37.5K. I'm going to place my stop loss below the previous low, which is right about here at 34K. That's like an 8%. I'm going to just do it here. That's like a 9% stop loss, but the percentage of winning here is somewhere about a 20%, so it's 22%. So it is a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. To me, is worth it. So yeah, I'm pretty much gonna go for 20% profit, risking a 9% or something like that. And if I get stop loss, if Bitcoin actually breaks this level, this area of volume, it breaks it and it holds this area to then start go up, I'm going to exit my position. So I'm going to exit the long position, try to exit at entry or at a small loss, because I expect Bitcoin to reverse at that point. If it does that move, I expect it to reverse. So that would be the entry. So entry around here, take profit around here for 20% profit. And that would be the next move from my point of view. Okay. Again, this is not financial advice. It's just what I think is going to happen. It's my opinion. It's just information. You can take it, you can leave it, but don't take it as financial advice because it is not. So now that we have said that clear, let's talk about some news that are actually bullish, that are kind of giving some ground to this move. I normally don't pay attention to news because news themselves, like there's a lot of things people saying like, oh, PayPal is going to accept Bitcoin as a payment method, so crypto as a payment method. People think that Bitcoin is going to blow up, but it doesn't. It just moves sideways. Sometimes the news are not a very big catalyst for Bitcoin. It just randomly sometimes it does. But I think this news specifically, this set of news specifically, are going to affect Bitcoin in a very positive way. So what happened recently? MicroStrategy just completed the 500 million offering, basically of bonds. They were selling those things to investors, and they're going to get all the money they got from investors to buy more Bitcoin, about somewhere around 12,000 Bitcoin. And they're going to do that. This thing, was just announced today. Today's Monday, 14th. And this just happened today. So it was completed today. This news came up today, and MicroStrategy, which is one of the biggest companies that is investing in Bitcoin, if not the biggest. I think they hold about 92,000 Bitcoin as of today or something like that. It's like the biggest one that has the most Bitcoin accumulated. They're going to start buying Bitcoin again very soon because they financed that purchase just today. They finished getting all the funds, right? And this is a pretty bullish thing because this happened in the past back in December. And I'm going to show you the move that was pretty much due to MicroStrategy. You can check that out. You can do your own research. But right about December, where am I? Right about here. It helped us break the 20K area. And here, this push right there, you can see in the screen highlighted in yellow. That's when MicroStrategy invested about $650 million worth of in buying Bitcoin. So they bought 650 million worth of Bitcoin. And this push happened, and the price hovered and continued up. I don't say that this is going to happen now again at all. Okay, I don't look so far forward, but I know that this push happened when MicroStrategy announced that they were going to buy Bitcoin, and they bought Bitcoin. Okay, and they just completed a funding for another purchase, Bitcoin purchase, very recently. To be fair, today, as I'm making this video right now, this happened today. And also, there's some other news. This guy, this person that we all cherish so much, Elon Musk. Every time he does a tweet, something happens with Bitcoin. So yesterday, again, the man said he was responding to an article, so I really can't blame him for all his tweets. He just answering to an article that was saying that he was selling his Bitcoin, yada yada yada, or Tesla was selling his Bitcoin, and he said this is inaccurate. Tesla only sold about 10% of holdings to confirm that Bitcoin would be liquidated easily. So to see if they can actually sell big amounts of Bitcoin or buy big amounts of Bitcoin without any trouble, meaning without moving the market too much. So they wanted to see if their holding of Bitcoin, if they sell some, so about 10%, is that going to impact the market dramatically or not? And they were testing that. So, and that on that matter too, they said that so Elon Musk said, when there's a confirmation of reasonable, so about 50% clean energy usage by miners, basically Tesla will resume allowing Bitcoin for transactions. So they will allow people to purchase Tesla cars with Bitcoin again when it's proven that 50% or more of the energy used to mine Bitcoin is clean energy. Okay, so these are pretty bullish news combined with the MicroStrategy thing. I think the entire market is pretty bullish right now. we look at the signs, we have a double bottom here. Again, we have a bullish push here with a volume expansion, a little pullback, making a high low, then a push to break not one but two resistances. One is the downtrend that was created here, making lower lows that is broken now, and also the daily resistance is broken as well. I think this is pretty bullish. With the new to MicroStrategy is going to start buying it any moment now. I think we're going to see a big push the following days. Now it's still too early to say, but I think we might see a push here, maybe a pullback on the weekend, and then a final push to this area before starting to fall back down again. So that is what I think is going to happen with the Bitcoin price in the next following days. Again, do your own research. I told you what my game plan is, and I'm going to repeat it just in case you didn't get it. Enter here. If the price goes back down, all the way down here and starts going up, I'm going to just exit my positions here. If the price starts bouncing up, then I'm long in this position. I'm going to sell here, and the price just crosses this area. I'm going to just take take the loss here and take a stop loss around this area. So that's more or less the game plan. I hope this video helped you a little bit, and if it did, please consider subscribing. It's completely for free, and you can always change your mind. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.